Superman is one of the most popular comic book heroes of all time, rivaled in popularity only by Batman and Spider-Man. Batman and Spider-Man both have incredibly successful game series that have Easter eggs, great gameplay, and storylines. Why doesn't Superman? Over the years, there have been many Superman games. Some fun, some not, some decent, some terrible. Over the past 10 years or so, I continue to ask myself, why don't we have a good Superman game? Why? Do the developers not understand how to make it? Do they not want to make it? I really don't know the answer, but what I do know is why and how a Superman game would work. Number 1, open world. The only way you can truly capture Superman is an open world gameplay. We need to feel his speed while he's running and while he's flying. I would say a map 2 to 4 times bigger than the Grand Theft Auto 5 map, so you can feel that world of exploration, Easter eggs, and surprises. I even think it would be super cool to allow you to exit points where you could load into separate maps. For example, if you fly high enough into the sky, you exit the main portion of Metropolis and it could give you the option to go into space, or the Fortress of Solitude, or Smallville, or a number of other areas. All these areas could also be full of things to discover. The Superman Returns game did a decent job of tapping into this concept, but ultimately barely scratched the surface for what we would need. Number 2, do not power down Superman. One thing lots of games have done over the years is Superman powered down, making him hurt by street thugs or losing his powers, aka not fun for the player ever. Let us save cats from the trees and let us stop bank robbers. I'm not saying the main story couldn't have missions or parts of the missions where it requires Clark not getting spotted or he's under kryptonite and he's weak, but the main gameplay, give us a Superman who can respond to a robbery and knock the crooks 2 blocks down. Leave the struggles and challenges for the main storyline. Number 3, skins. First, no microtransactions. Do not make people pay to get different Superman costumes. Have them hidden around the map for main quests, side quests, or just Easter eggs for discovery. The Spider-Man games did an amazing job of this. When it comes to Superman over the history, there is no limit to how many amazing suits we could have in the game. Kingdom Come, Man of Steel, Christopher Reeve, Superman and Lois, Red Sun, the list is nearly endless of TV, movie, comics, animation variations for Clark and Superman. When it comes to all the variations, think the Spider-Man games meet the Lego games. With how many different variations there are, you could give players hundreds and hundreds of hours of additional gameplay. Number 4, environmental damage. Let the environment break apart in combat, similar to Battlefield and Siege and some of the Call of Duty games in gameplay. I don't mean allow Superman to break every building and destroy every car, but let it feel impactful when in combat, or if you're just playing around in the city wanting to have fun. Number 5, no city health bar. This was the biggest downfall of the Superman Returns game. I totally understand what they were trying to do, but in the end you really never get a chance to have fun and explore as Superman unless you had cheat codes in. If anything, you could make this specific health bar for the city feature for a specific point in the storyline. I'm going to keep saying it. The formula is there. Take as many pages as you need from the Spider-Man games in terms of the open world gameplay. Number 6, combat system. Take pages from both the Arkham games and the Spider-Man games. Come up with combinations you can learn that can be innovative takedowns that involve flight, heat vision, freeze breath, super speed, etc. For example, imagine a takedown where you go into bullet time, Superman X-ray visions a wall nearby, sees the criminal on the other side, punches through that wall, pulls the guy through. I mean, the possibilities are endless with his powers. In closing, and my final points to not make this video too long, think the open world of the Spider-Man games meets Grand Theft Auto 5 meets Lego Batman. With the expansive story of Grand Theft Auto 5 that meets Fallout, that meets Lego Batman. With the unlockable and Easter eggs of Arkham, Spider-Man, and Lego games all rolled into one. Would you play a Superman game? What would you like to see if they made a Superman game? Last, I want to leave you with this video edit mock-up that I created to show what the game could potentially look like with some screens. Obviously, I don't have the ability personally to build a video game, or I would have just already started doing it. But this is what some of the screens could look like that I all put together in After Effects, and I hope you enjoy it.
shot at 3334 in Evergreen.
I can't just stand back and do nothing. I wouldn't miss this for anything. Chasing cars. I help wherever I'm needed.
If you want to see the game come to life, please consider sharing this video with a friend. Maybe we can somehow get the attention of a studio that really wants to build this thing.